game day on MFL TV, the 2020 Great Southern Football League Premiership season. Flow FM Australia, River City Trailers, Fisher Motors, Sign Designs for You, Solomon's Flooring, Murray Bridge, Still Shop, Murray Bridge, Kinnaird Clean, Pinaroo, Bridge Aluminium, Murray Bridge Better Home Living, Adrian Bederick, MP, First National Real Estate, Murray Bridge.
Are you looking to buy a used car? Fishers. If you need another car, it's Fishers. Fishers is a third-generation owned family business serving the Murraylands, South East, Fleurieu Hills, Mallee and Adelaide. In fact, anywhere in South Australia. Interstate? No worries. Check out their used cars for sale on Gumtree or their website www.fishermotors.com.au. Need finance? It's Fishers. If you need finance, the team at Fishers can assist you. Looking to get rid of that used car? It's Fishers. They can also help you sell your vehicle. Speak to Rick or Alex. They can sell your used car and take away all the delays. Trade-ins welcome. You can visit their new dealership at 39 Adelaide Road, Murray Bridge, South Australia, 5253, or phone 08 85 322 500. Brum, brum. It's Fishers, serving you for over 60 years.
Are you looking for that magical finish to your flooring and blinds? Then head into Solomon's, where our entire range is on style, on value and on trend. There's carpet, timber, laminate, hybrid flooring, vinyl and even made-to-order shutters and blinds. All at our magical Solomon's prices. And don't forget to ask about our shop at home service too. There's magic in a Solomon's floor.
And there's magic in a Solomon's store.
Every day, more Australian consumers are choosing to go local, and the trusted destination for all your big brand home appliances is your local Better Store. With over 170 stores Australia-wide, you get the buying power you need. With the type of service you thought was long gone. Need it delivered and installed? We can help with that too. And whether you choose to shop online or in store, you're helping your local community. Why? Because the people that run your local Better Store own it. So go local. That's better.
Your local Better is still open. Shop fridges, washers, TVs and more. Visit us in-store or contact us via phone, email, messenger or online and enjoy our zero contact pickup and delivery services. Go local. That's better.
Hey Bob, your carpet's looking dirty.
Yeah, it needs a clean.
It needs a Kinnaird clean. Make your job easy with Kinnairds. Commercial, chip cookers, kitchens, industrial, carpets, footy clubs, windows, business, office cleans, ex-rentals. They also have all your cleaning products for purchase. Toilet rolls, chemicals, floor cleaners. They can even keep you clean with shampoos and conditioners. Contact Paul Kinnaird, 35 Adelaide Road, Pinaroo. Phone 0419 180 924. Supporting local sport. Kinnaird Clean, cleaning the Mallee and beyond.
Come on, stupid, off you get.
G'day, mate. Where'd you get the mobile sheep ramp trailer from?
River City Trailers and Metal Fabrications, of course. They've got a massive range of ag equipment to make life much easier on the land.
Do they do ute canopies?
Sure do. They also stock ute trays, headercom transporters, 8x5 tip trailers, fire cart trailers, and even cattle frames.
Geez, that's a big range. I'll need some welding work done after I head down there. Any ideas?
Same place, mate. River City Trailers and Metal Fabrication. They can sort out all of your general welding needs. Give Trey a call on 0408 927 248 for a free quote. Or just call in on the way home, 395 Brinkley Road, Murray Bridge.
I might just do that. When are they open?
Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. till 5:30 p.m.
River City Trailers and Metal Fabrication. Custom-built quality products in the heart of the Murraylands. Business has picked up with my new wrap. They didn't just do the sign, they designed it too. Indoor or outdoor signs, Designs for You have got the sign to make you stand out from the crowd. From banners, flags, posters, safety or magnetic signs, they've got the sign that will look mint on your business, your fence or work vehicle or footpath. From metal, corflute signs, a frame, stickers, backlit signs, they've got the lot. No job is too big or too small. Just drop your truck in and they'll design it all. We also do vinyl, whether it be printed, perforated or computer cut. Our technicians are experienced and fully qualified with a finished product that's guaranteed to last. Sign Designs for You, you'll find us at 118 Morris Road, Murray Bridge, or look for the sign Designed for You. Call the team on 08 85 322 73 or email admin@signdesignsforyou.com.au. You think of it, we'll design it for you.
The Steel AK Battery Series. One battery platform for all of your lawn care needs. Steel quality in a value-packed set. It's time to power through. Power through hedges. Power through tree limbs. Power through trimming. Power through lawn care. Power through cleanups. Exceptional power meets exceptional value. It's time to power through with the Steel AK Battery Series. Battery power made by Steel.
There is only one way to get your team top of the ladder: Bridge Aluminium. Manufacturing under the brand All Weld, making platform ladders, orchid tripod ladders, tradie ladders and mezzanine ladders. They also manufacture vehicle canopies, ute trays, toolboxes and perform truck fit-outs. Are you a tradie, farmer, who can never find the tool you need on the back of the ute? Never look again. Install Bridge Aluminium custom-built toolboxes. They are built to fit, lightweight and make storage easy. Talk to the team today. Aluminium material sales, platforms, boxes and ladders. Their range is the best. Get in and see Bridge Aluminium. They have you best dressed. Drop into 225 Adelaide Road, Murray Bridge. Email sales@bridgealuminium.com.au or phone Ian on 8532 5884. Bridge Aluminium. When it comes to ladders, they're the top team.
This classic brick residence has been tastefully renovated to suit buyers wanting an investment or first home. Upon entrance to the home is a spacious air-conditioned formal lounge and dining area. Recently renovated kitchen with walk-in pantry and abundance of cupboard and bench space overlooking living, meals, office area, with easy access to the entertaining area. 3 bedrooms built into all rooms and a large main bedroom with ensuite, shower and extra amenities. Well presented and newly refreshed bathroom with separate vanity, shower, bath and includes separate toilet. Outside is the entertainer's dream with a massive paved gable roof pergola which overlooks the fire pit. Carport with electric roller door plus second driveway with rear yard access for extra vehicles, boat or caravan, with spacious area to plant a garden and lawn area for plenty of entertaining. 10,000 litre rainwater tank plumbed to the home, with a colour-bond shed 7 by 3 metres approximately includes lean-to workshop with cement floor and power. Located within the Adelaide Road shopping precinct, short walk to the Christian Reserve playgrounds. Inspection will truly impress. Contact Sylvia Presepio, phone 0411 465 496, RLA 178 186. And good afternoon. Welcome to Murrayland's football and netball sporting results. And it's a bit of a Gloomy day here at the home of Langhorne's Creek Footy Club, Hawke Park they call it, and we're set for a great day's hot action. It might be cold, but it's going to be hot game of footy for the rest of the afternoon, and we hope you can stay with us and see some great footy in the Great Southern Football League in the clash between Langhorne's Creek and Willunga, round 5 of Great Southern Football. And joining me in the commentary box is none other than the king himself, Mark Coolmartry. Good afternoon, Mark.
Good afternoon, Bruce. You know, although it's a gloomy day, it's certainly worthwhile being here to have a look at the Hawks once again. I'm really looking forward to the A-grade clash today. This will see how good Willunga are and where they actually sit on the ladder. Not against positions, but where they're going to go against the almighty Hawks today. So we'll see what happens.
Oh, should be a beauty. And, of course, back home in the River Murray Football League, it's the Indigenous round. And we put a little post on our media page earlier in the week with the Indigenous round. And it's one that we've used before on the page, and it's attracted many thousands of hits. So a very popular post. And looking at that, we went through a side of many years ago, didn't we, in the Indigenous footy, and look, we come up with a magnificent team, and we'll have just a quick glimpse at that now, and we'll start with one bloke that's playing here today, Mervyn Continery. How do you see him, Mark?
I still say Muffy's the best. I know I can't go back many years. I'm only 56, and I'm sure there have been a lot of other footballers, and especially Indigenous ones, that have played in the RMFL and across the country leagues, but Muffy's the greatest I've ever seen.
Yeah, certainly is. I can add a few more to that have been great players in River Murray, the likes of Noel Hartman, Roger Wilson, just class, Bill Wilson, Trevor Rigney, Lalo Continery, he'd probably tell you.
Lalo he is the most decorated. Muffy's the greatest, but Lalo was the most...
he's got the most medals.
He's got the most premiership medals out of any Indigenous player in the River Murray.
Which is quite unbelievable. I suppose you'd say he's been in the right place at the right time, having a bit of a kick at Meningie and a kick at Jervois, and some of the others that come to mind, blokes like in the old days, Louis Rigney, and then you get blokes like Laurie Rankin, like he was just a star, wasn't he?
As a junior, he was going to school and playing on the wing in the RMFL team in Lovelock Shield.
And his late brother, Jimmy Rankin, he was just a class male medalist for the Jervois Footy Club in the 81
I'd
season.
say if Jimmy played more games, he would have been the best Indigenous player of all time.
Yes,
but I also loved Neville Mark too. Nifty was always my favourite. Just even when he was at Taylor, just tough and hard and demanding.
Like Clyde Rigney too.
Clydey and Tommy Smith, they were just hard to beat when you met Taylor.
And of course, what about Kevin Caprigneri? He's made more of a name for himself these days telling jokes than football. But look, he was a real gutsy player. I remember Croppy downed me once at Ramblers. he got you big bugger, he said. But he was another good player. And look, many around the Carpenters. You can go through lots of names. Crunchy Aspel, wasn't he? A tough footballer.
2001.
Kim White, Eugene Wanganeen.
Kim White come from this very league. Him and, Darren Mansell and Scotty Bagg. So we've got a great affiliation with the Great Southern. And anyway, here we are.
A little bit of a look at our Indigenous weekend in River Murray. But we're at Great Southern and up they go. It's the reserves clash. Away they go. Handball comes out. Players go in hard. Just takes him on. Probably threw that in the end with a one-hand handball. Got out of it. Well done there by Willunga. Looked like could have been a Carpenter. And it's marked in defence for the Creeks. And that looks like Dallets. Dallets with the footy. Kicks to the clubroom side. I reckon it might have been Cooper. Kicks to the clubroom side. In there hard they go. Follett was in there for the Creeks. And the umpires come in and he'll award a free kick by the looks of it. And will go Willunga's way. And the Willunga side kicking into probably a little stiff breeze. A nice cold breeze as it goes into the half-forward line. Good tackle applied there by Smith. Comes out. Just trying to get a yard or two in these first few minutes. Dallets handballs it.
Great pick up there by Dulles. He gets it, but it's going to go out of bounds. And it'll be a relieving kick here to Willunga.
We apologise for our viewers. We've got a couple of names on our sheets that we're
not quite sure about, but here we go. It looks like Brennan. He goes down, he goes right through to the half-forward line. Dropped by the big guy. He goes onto the ground. They're fighting hard. They're trying to get the ball out. Picked up well there by the Willunga player. Almost taken the stolen there by Hill. They're in there hard and tough, and I think that's what we're going to see a lot today, but cleared brilliantly there by Follett. Follett goes into the half-forward line, up there looking for Brand. They get it through. Been cut off here by Willunga, and they'll relieve the kick and go down the outer side in front of the club rooms.
Great work there by Gosling, clearing it out as it goes down to the club room side. Oh, just a little soccer on. Willunga dive on the footy, and the ball goes out of bounds. We'll have a throw in right in front of the club rooms here at Langhorne Creek's Hawke Park. And currently no score being scored yet by either side as they go up for the ruck. Ball goes to ground. It's a little greasy and wet. It's hard to pick up. 5 metres just soccering it on the grounds. Worth a kick of 30 metres today. And the ball there goes out of bounds. And we'll have another throw in right in front of that interchange coach's box. Up they go. Follett gets the front spot, but it's well tapped by Willunga's. Ruckman comes out. Picked up there. Oh, it's a greasy footy. Langhorne Creek more or less nearly threw it back behind them, but overrunning it there for Willunga was Roberts. Comes out to the Creeks. Well done there by, looks like Cooper to half forward. Up they go. Oh, he dropped what he should have taken was Burns. Comes off hands. The Creeks work hard. The ball's a bit slippery. Cooper's in there for the Creeks. Gets a kick forward. It bounces. Which way will it go? But it goes to the near side and through for a minor score. The first score of the reserves clash here in the Great Southern Football League Round 5 clash. Willunga versus Langhorne Creek. And the Creeks lead 1 point to Willunga, yet to open their account.
He goes straight down the middle, looking probably the best way home, but well taken there brilliantly there by Matner. Matner gets it straight up and he finds his teammate nice and easily there in Chandler. Chandler's a great player. We've been watching him the last few weeks. He's been brilliant. Bit of a greasy ball early. In comes Chandler. Goes right deep into the goals. And it's home. There's the first of the Hawks. They'll move on to 1-1-7. Leading Willunga yet to score.
This live stream production was brought to you by Flow FM Australia, River City Trailers, Fisher Motors, Sign Designs for You, Solomon's Flooring, Murray Bridge.
Oh, good start here at the Creek by the Creek. First early goal to the Creeks. We've played 4.5 minutes in this first term. Up they go. Oh, good ruck work there for Willunga by Shervington. But it's all Creeks. They're running in numbers. Over to Philippe Hill. He puts a long handball to Brand. Brand plays it on over the top to Cooper. Cooper snaps around the body. And he's kicked it. A great goal there by Luke Cooper. And the Creeks get their second on the board.
This live stream production was brought to you by Still Shop, Murray Bridge, Kinnaird Clean, Pinaroo, Bridge Aluminium, Murray Bridge Better Home Living, Adrian Pederick, MP.
There's got to be 3 of them.
Oh, that was a quick, great goal there to Langhorne Creek. Comes straight out of the middle, down, 1-2, bang, goal.
Well, gee, what would you do, Mark? 2 quick goals. Would you throw a man loose in defence?
Yeah, well, they probably might need to. We'll see what they do there. They've got the run of the ball here. Tapped away there now by the Creeks. Running on it was Hill. He slides straight past it. Goes into a pack, and the umpire will come in and ball it up, I reckon. He's letting it go, but here he comes. He'll come in. And he'll ball it up just off the cricket pitch. Up they go. Tapped away well there by Langhorne Creek player. Just dived straight in, almost hit the bottom of his foot then. Well picked up there. Great hands onto the little guy there. And a great goal there to Sproul.
This live stream production was brought to you by First National Real Estate Murray Bridge, Bridge Equipment Hire, Smedley Tyre Service, Bridge Building Supplies, BBS Salvage.
Tell you what, these early goals are going to be so important, because if the rain sets in, it's going to be hard to score, but looks like it's pretty easy for the Creek. Bang, 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 3 in a row.
A little bit of mist out there as they go back to it in the centre. Nearly 7 minutes played. Good tap by the Creek. Comes out to Hill. He's causing some troubles for Willunga. Up towards Brand. Oh, he gets it on the bounce nicely. Turns around. Delicate on the left foot. Slides it along the ground. Couldn't pick it up there for the Creeks was Walcombe. Ball comes out. Oh, well trapped there. Quick kick by Grosvenor towards the goals. It's gone out to the outer side. And it's through for a point, but I think it's going to be a free kick and come back here. Just trying to work out. Looks like it's going to be paid the point by the looks of it. And a point to the Creeks. So they move to 3-2-20. And the umpire looks to be paying a free downfield, I think.
Yeah.
So he must have been decked after he kicked it. And it'll put the Langhorne's Creek, little small fella, right in that pocket. He jags it round the body, and he's kicked it. A great goal to the Creeks. They kicked their fourth, and it's all one-way traffic.
This live stream production was brought to you by Daesh Irrigation and Fodder, Murray Valley Sheds, Richard Elliott Electrical, Anderson's Canvas, Canalpin Silo Cafe.
Well, Mark, this is a great start for the Creeks. We have seen them the last couple of weeks, 2 of the last 3 weeks, I think, and today they've just come out and gone bang, 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 as you said. And look, the only thing Willunga's winning at the moment is the rucks. So the ball goes to half forward for the Creeks. Brand comes out, couldn't quite trap it. Dallets gets the crumbs. Handball's out, finds Grosvenor. Back to Brand in the 1-2. Coming in, there's Moisey. He gets tackled. Well. And the umpires ping Moisey for a throw in the good tackle by Willunga. And it'll be, by the looks of it, Smith to take the relieving kick. They're under siege, the Willunga back line. Chips it in towards the centre, over the top. Oh, the umpire's got in the road. And he's going to common sensely pay the mark because he was in the road. And it's all going the Creek's way. Kick down there well by Chandler to the pocket, leading out. Great mark.
Great grab there.
Taken there by Dallets. Any mark today is a good mark in these slippery conditions. Kicks it in towards the hot spot. Oh, good spoil through there by, it looks like Smith. For Willunga. Oh, good 1-2. Runs onto it. Nice work. Sockers it. Gains another 20 metres. Might have been Hodgins. Chasing him there for the Creeks was Matner. It's in the forward line there for Willunga, but they've just got no numbers. Cooper gets the footy, comes out, finds Follett. Play on's the call. They've got numbers. The Creeks, the Willunga get a little handball out. Well done there by the big fella, but the Rover just couldn't finish it off for him. That was... got no name there on that number 11, I don't reckon, so that might be our third player. We haven't got a number. And the ball goes out of bounds in that forward pocket.
Well, you've seen what Willunga are doing. They're just doing anything to get the ball down there. They socket it off the ground 3 or 4 times, and now it's in the forward pocket. So they've got to make use of this. In the ball comes. No one gets it. Almost kicked off there by Willunga. The players, he didn't have the ball at all, and he'll take the free kick.
Well, they just need a goal back, don't they, to stem the tide.
I think it's Clegg. No, I think we don't have a number. Is that 21? 20.
20.
Okay, we don't have a 20. We'll call him Fred.
It was just picked up about 5 numbers we haven't
Here
got.
comes
So
Fred. Fred on the right boot, drives it in. It's going to be long, and there's the first for Willunga. On the better home level scoreboard, Langhorne Creek 4-2, lead Willunga the 1 Salisbury goal.
there's 45s there. No, 45's not there either.
This live stream production was brought to you by Murray Bridge Recycling, Cadalpin Hotel, Harry's Engineering, Lithgow Enterprises, Try Acupuncture.
And back here at Hawke Park, they stem the tide, the Willunga Demons, and get one back. Back in the centre, up they go. Shervington, the big ruckman for Willunga, is getting the first use of that footy. But it's all Creeks, shuffled out there to McHughes. Out to the wing, Philippe Hill's got the run of it. He gets it nicely. He's just made that look a dry weather footy. But a good smother in the end by Willunga, and the ball goes out of bounds right in front of the bowling club here at Langhorne Creek's Hawke Park, where it sees the Hawks leading on the better home living scoreboard. 4-2 to 1 straight goal. As they go forward, Brand comes out, attacks it, has to spoil from behind. The ball goes to ground. Well mopped up there by Burns. In hard go the Creeks. Oh, it's a slippery footy once it hits the ground. And the ball goes out of bounds in that left forward bowling club pocket. And we'll have a throw in about 40 metres around from the Creeks goal. And Willunga wouldn't want to let them get another one in this quarter if they can help it. Creeks go forward, it's all Willunga. And he takes the mark, chips it in short to centre half forward, taken there well by Smith. The handball over to his teammate, comes out the wing side and finds Fred, number 20.
I've got to remember what they're called. Here's Fred. Fred goes right down to the centre half forward. Oh, over the shoulder. Should have been paid. McHugh's on the ground. Gets it out for the Hawks. They're fighting hard there. There's a bit of a battle. Been almost cleared. Smothered off the boot. Great kick out the half back line. And that they're looking for Philippe Hill. The ball comes up, but it'll be a free kick here.
Good decision, front on contact. Smithy will take the free kick. Chips it short and quick and finds his teammate in Williams. Maddock Williams goes up towards centre forward. Up they go from the back. Over the back it goes. Well mopped up for the Creeks there by Moisey. Handball's out. Finds his teammate in. Looks like McHughes. Goes to the wing side. Picks up by Sproul. Sproul could have taken a bounce nearly. Kicks it up to half forward. A free downfield by looks it will be taken by Brand. And, gee, you just can't afford to give the silly free kicks away like that. Just a bit of discipline. Brandy, that beautiful left foot towards the full forward hotspot at the back. Yes, good decision, umpire. I thought the Creek there just gave Willunga a little push in the back. And it was there. And the kick will be taken by Willunga's, looks like might be Brennan. Goes to half back. Oh, good hands, almost completed the mark. Got jumped on, could have got a free kick. Umpire says fair push. And he'll come in and ball it up right in front of that bowling club again. And we've played nearly 15 minutes of this first term in the Great Southern Round 5 Reserves Clash, Langhorne Creek versus Willunga.
Great handball out there, ducked and weaved there by the Hawks. Gets it over to the little guy here in Sproul. Sproul goes right down to the half-forward line. They fight hard. They gets it out. Well done here, taking. What's he going to pay here? Oh, he's going to pay a throw. Oh, I thought he hit it with a clenched fist. But the umpire will come in and he'll give a free kick there to the Hawks. It's a very acute angle. It's going to be a tough kick. In the slow rain that's coming down. Very slippery conditions. In we come. He hits it almost right, but it'll be a minor score. And it'll take the Hawks on to 4-3, 27. Leading Willunga the 1 straight goal 6. We've gone 15 and a half minutes of the first term. There we go. Willunga just chips it over and gets it straight over there to his teammate there in Smith. Smith goes down and a great take there. by his teammate there. We're just still finding the numbers out of everyone. But it's been cut off there brilliantly there by Sproul. And he'll go back. Probably just on the 50, but just chipped nicely. Players all say it's not 15, but it's probably gone about, must have went 15 and 1 centimetre maybe. In he comes. Trying to put another on the board for Langhorne Creek. Goes deep, long.
Nice kick.
It'll be a minor score though. And Langhorne Creek will move on to 4-4-28. Leading Willunga 1 goal on the better home living scoreboard. Take it straight out through the middle here. Well taken there by Roberts. Roberts gets the ball on. He looks around. He goes deep down onto the wing. The body come in by the Willunga player, and the ball will go out of bounds. It'll be a relieving free kick, will it, to Langhorne Creek? Yep. Goes straight down along that wing. Great take, goes over the back. Sitting by himself was Brand. Gets it over, beautiful with a handball. They duck and weave. Pushed off the ball there. Was Yard. Oh, well taken there. Slipped in there.
Just off the side. And a minor score to the Creeks. Geez, that was good footy by Cleggett. And a household name here at Langhorne's Creek. And I'd say Willunga, that ball going out the back there, Mark, they'd be pretty happy just to waste a few seconds here in this first term.
That's it, there's been an avalanche here.
As we approach the 18-minute mark, kicked out for Willunga, looking for the big mark from Brennan. He can't take it, sock it off the ground nicely by Cleggett. Philippe Hill trying a bit of magic. Oh, good smother there by Willunga. Ended up, and he just dropped it too, was Webb. And the ball goes to ground. And the players dive on it. We'll have a ball up. Not far away from quarter time in this first term on Murraylands Football and Netball Sporting Results. And OFML TV for 2020. Good smother. Ball goes to ground. Hard in there they go. That was Smith for Willunga, applying a vice-like tackle on the hard-working Luke Cooper. And we'll have a throw up. Oh, good tap by Brand. Over to Cooper. He gets a quick kick, but it goes out of bounds. And we'll see the relieving free kick to be taken.
I think it's Smith will take it.
And apologies there, that was Murgatroyd for Langhorne's Creek.
Drives down right along the half-back line. The ball is swinging out. What's the umpire done? It's going to be Langhorne Creek will take the ball. He looks around. He tries to find something. He goes backwards. Almost taken there. They're fighting hard. Oh, he almost got tackled there. But running back onto the ball here is Cleggett. Cleggett gets the ball back.
Oh, it took him on.
Oh, she was on just then. And back over to Cleggett once again. He dives on the ball. And the umpire will come in and ball it up.
Oh, dying stages of this first term. 20 seconds remaining. Up they go. Tapped away. Quick kick out by the Hawks. But it's all Willunga, and it's taken there for the Demons by Hodgkins. Hodgkins goes to full forward. Up they go. Oh, good mark. I would have paid that. Play on's the call. Handballed out. No one wanted it. Ball goes to ground, and the siren sounds for quarter time here at Hawke Park in the reserves clash. Langhorne's Creek versus Willunga. And it's the Creeks who have a good lead in these wet, slippery conditions. 4-5-29. And they lead Willunga, who are one straight goal, 6 points. And I think they've probably added up there twice for that one goal. So good return inside 50, but just not getting it in there enough. We'll be back with a word from our sponsors with the second term right here on Murraylands Football and Netball Sporting Results.
There's only one place to take a break on the Dukes Highway, the Canalpin Silo Cafe. Take in the picturesque silo art while indulging in the best latte in the Murray Coorong, and top it off with a steak sandwich of the lot. Sneak in a homemade gluten-free peanut butter banoffee slice. They are the best. If you're looking for something early, come in and try our new breakfast menu until 12 p.m. Our recently renovated dining room has plenty of room for the family, group bookings or birthdays. With years of experience and friendly staff, the Canalpin Silo Cafe is the best place to stop between Adelaide and the border. Revive, refresh, and let the Canalpin Silo Cafe take care of you after the footy. Find us at 21 Points Terrace, Canalpin. The Canalpin Silo Cafe, looking after more than just locals. Phone 08 8571 1226.
Adrian Pedrick, MP, member for Hammond, working for you. Local issues, roads, hospitals, employment. The Government Whip in the House of Assembly, presiding member. Environment, Resources and Development Committee Chair. Regional Affairs Committee. You can get in touch with Adrian or any of the friendly staff. Hammond Electorate Office, 20 Manham Road, Murray Bridge. Phone 0885 311 676. Adrian Pedrick, putting local issues first. Adrian Pedrick would like to wish all teams in the 2020 Mallee Football League season the best of luck. Adrian Pedrick, MP, supporting Mallee Football League, Murraylands football and netball sporting results, and local sport.
When you walk into the Canalpin Hotel, you can tell the staff love what they do. The friendly atmosphere and fast service is evident the moment you walk in the door. Jonesy and Winnie have been operating the Canalpin Hotel nearly 4 years, but it's the years' experience the guys have in hospitality that stands out from the rest. Their wood oven pizzas make your mouth water, and the freshly baked onion bread is to die for. With a range of meals on the chef's menu, it's a choice whether during the week or straight after footy, from 6 to 8 for dinner. Canalpin Hotel pride themselves on fresh salads, made on site, fresh, every day. Check out their Facebook page, click on the menu button and view what's hot in the chef's kitchen. With plenty of room for group functions or birthdays, make Canalpin a place to stay and relax at the Canalpin Hotel, your highway stop that hits the spot. Dukes Highway, Canalpin. Phone 08 8571 1006. Drop in and get a tinny from Jonesy and Winnie.
Need to hire a tool? BE Hire in the Murraylands. Have the tool for you. 88 Thomas Street, Murray Bridge. Why buy it when you can hire it? Saws, lawnmowers, generators, exhaust fans, whacker packers, cement mixers, post hole diggers. Did you know they've got a cool room, toilets, scaffolding? If you've got some ground to level or some dirt to move, hire Darren's Dingo, member of the Hire and Rental Association. Call Darren on 85 326 196. Why buy it when you can hire it? BE Hire.
Have the recent bushfires affected your property? Make sure you're prepared with fire equipment. Come in and see our irrigation team for the perfect recommendations. Have you got some water to pump? Need more rainwater storage? Or need more feed for the animals? We've got everything you need in store today. From fire pumps, spray equipment, pool pumps and filters, solar system water pumps, star droppers, gates and generators, PVC fittings and poly pipe to hay, horse supplies, animal needs and anything for the garden. If we've missed something you might need this season, be sure to come in and see our team here at Dacia Irrigation and Fodder for the right advice and the best price. Find us at 41 Milnes Road, Strathalbyn, phone 8536 4422, or 151 Adelaide Road, Murray Bridge, phone 8532 2711.
And welcome back here to Hawke Park for the second term on MFL TV as we bring you today's action of Great Southern Football. It's round 5 and it promises to be a thriller throughout the day. Coming up a bit later we've got the league match, and of course tonight from 6 o'clock we have the live ladder from the River Murray Footy League, and then we go through all the South Australian country footy results, and you can check all those details out from about 6:30 right through till about 11 o'clock tonight. But back here in the centre, it's the second quarter. Up they go. Follett gets the tap for the Creeks. Ball goes to ground. There's about 6 sets of hands on it. No one can get a clear possession. And the umpire says it's my ball, boys. And we'll have a ball up right on the outside cricket pitch in the middle of the ground.
Oh,
good
well
tap by Follett. 15-metre tap, but it's well picked up for Willunga and kicked out by Williamson towards the boundary. And that'll be the last possession rule. And the Creeks will take the free kick in front of the club rooms. Kicks it along to half forward. It rolls over the back. Gains another 15 metres. Creeks run onto it. Just a wet, slippery ball. Quick little handball. Quick little kick. Umpire says play on. Got rid of it. Good smother by Willunga in there. Players go in hard. Ball goes to ground. And it's wet and slippery. And the umpire says, I'll have it, boys. We'll ball it up and try and clear it out. Up they go, tapped away by Brand. Philip Hill couldn't get it. He could get a 1-2 here. He's overran it. He gets it back again for a third go. Snaps around the body. Looks good from Hill towards the goals. Up they go. Oh, almost a one-hander. It goes to ground. Willunga's got a chance to clear it, but they take it over the line for a rush point. Oh, gee, that was nearly a great mark.
It was almost a great one. They come right out here on this outer wing, right in front of us. The ball comes off hands. They've always slid in there, the Hawk player in Cooper. And the umpire will come in and ball it up. I thought Smith should have got a free kick then.
Yeah, I think it's one of those days where you've got to pay that bloke in front. It's wet weather footy. And pay that first free kick. Good hook around the body there for the Creeks by Cooper to the open space. Brand's been well matched up on there by Burns. As they go back forward, Dallets can't mark, goes off hands. Willunga's got the numbers. Well done there by the big fella in the Gosling. And the Willunga Demons clear it to half back, but it's drop marked by the Creeks, but well picked up by Willunga to half forward. Couldn't take the mark there. I think it might have been Chandler. Shuffled out to Grosvenor. Ball's picked up. Ends up with like Cooper to the half forward. The ball's moving up and down quite quick considering. Players showing some good skills in their hard series of handballs. Finishes up with a ruckman, Shervington. He sees out the corner of his peripheral vision a Willunga player. It happens to be the little fella Webb, but his kicks off the line and it's marked well on the half-back line for the Creeks by Kent Cooper.
Cooper drives the ball right down on this outer wing. Oh, almost well down, well taken there in the pack there. Great contested mark there to Docking. Docking looks around. He drives the ball down up to the forward line. The man in front almost takes it, but roved off the bottom of the pack. The ball goes out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
The umpire will come in and he'll throw it in. See, that was a really good grab there, I tell you what, by Docking.
Yeah, in these conditions, any mark's a pretty good mark today. It's wet and it's slippery. Oh, Shervington over the back. Great tap to his advantage of his teammate. Well knocked on there by Smith. Picked up there, but the players dive in hard. A lot of numbers on that footy. Oh, good handball out. Got the hands to it. Well done by Smith. The ball straight up in the air. We don't want any more rain. Picked up again. Shervington jams it on the boot. His teammate sits underneath that, what probably felt like about 5 minutes, and takes the mark. Kicks it in long. Well done there by Williams to full forward. Up they go at the back. Couldn't quite take the mark. That was a great effort by Thomas. Ball comes out. Well picked up there by Smith. Snap around the body. That looks good. Oh, what a goal by Swanson. A great goal by Chris Swanson. And Willunga get their second on the board. They move to 2 straight goals, 12, trailing Langhorne Creek 4-6-30. And we've played 4 minutes of this second term.
This live stream production was brought to you by Mulch and More, Tony Payson, MP, Soul Deep Massage Clinic, Murray Lance Computer Repairs, Cool Tours.
Here we are, we're back here live. Right in the centre, up the ball goes. Well done, well tapped away there by the Creeks in Follett. The ball comes down, it's racing towards the half-forward line. They're fighting hard, they kick it forward, running onto the ball there. It's 3-on-2. Great handball through, trying to get the ball out there, but ducked and weaved. The ball comes over to the little guy and sprawl. He handballs, but they've been taken there by the Creeks. Snapped around the corner though. And it'll be a minor score. And Langhorne Creek will move to 4 goals, 7, 31. Leading Willunga the 2 straight goals, 12.
He was pretty damaging last week on that half-forward line, Hutchinson, and he wasn't far off snapping that through either. As the ball comes out towards the boundary, just kept in there. Players fight hard for it. Willunga looked to have some numbers around the footy. Langhorne Creek work hard. Could have probably been a free kick. Ends up with the Demons. Showing some experience to half-forward. Almost took the mark. Off hands of Swanson. Players go back in hard. The Creeks get a handball forward, but it's Thomas. What can he do?
The handball's out. Look over Smith. Smith drives the ball forward, but there's only Langhorne. He dropped it. He dropped the certainty there.
I think he spent
it before he got it, without a doubt. Snap around the corner.
Body. What a goal!
What a goal!
What a great goal there!
Goal of the day, that one. Chris Swanson.
Chris Swanson, that could be the Fisher Motors goal of the day. What a ripper, and he was pretty happy with it as well. And the Willunga boys go to 3 straight, 18, trailing the Creeks.
This live stream production was brought to you by Flow FM Australia, River City Trailers, Fisher Motors, Sign Designs for You, Solomon's Flooring, Murray Bridge.
That really was a great goal there.
In these conditions.
Honestly, Bruce, in these conditions, it was a magnificent. Up they go once again. The Hawks are going to try and fight back. Tapped over towards forward line by the Demons. Hill grabs the ball, but taken away here by the big ruckman for Willunga. Ball goes deep into the forward lines here. They're fighting on. Snapped around the corner. It slips it. They all picked up like it was a dry day.
And well marked there by Williams. Madoc Williams, he's got 20 blokes yelling out for it. Up towards full forward, up they go. The big fella couldn't take the mark at the front. Well roved off hands by Follett, gets the handball out, sweeping it out there to Cleggett. Cleggett in turn finds his teammate. Up towards the half-back line, tapped out. The Creeks, they don't want it. Willunga are just fighting harder for that footy. They've got really wanting it. Comes to the wing, up they go. Play on, well done, just slipped out of his hands. Done by Dallets, I think that might have been, but well mopped up by the...
trapped there by the Willunga player.
On that half-back line, back into the pack they go. The numbers are there for the Creeks. They come away with the footy. Little kick by, looks like it might have been Sproul, and he finds Walcombe. Walcombe goes out towards his teammate in the pocket, all on his own, and he takes the mark. Is that Cooper? Or is it Dallets? Just not sure.
He just chips it nicely. Dropped what he should have taken there, but he's good to recover. Goes with a check side punt. Sproul almost had it. Balls, they're going to try and rush it through Willunga. And the Creeks are going to try and score.
The umpire's going to come in and ball it up, though.
It was like a rugby scrum just then.
He just couldn't get off the ground to kick the ball. Desperation. And we'll have a ball up about 2 metres out from the Creek goal. Up they go. Hill ran through trying to get the quick handball out, but it wasn't there. Chandler overran it. Well picked up by Willunga. Smith's in there. He applies a tackle. I don't think Hutchinson had the ball. Well done by the Sproul. Dallets is in there too. And there's a wrestle. And the ball goes to ground. And the umpire says, I'll have it, boys. It's going nowhere. And I think we're going to see plenty of ball-ups today, Mark.
Yep, up they go. Climbing high was the Willunga player. Gets it down. It'll come down. I reckon the umpire will have to ball this one up once again. We've gone almost 9.5 minutes of the second term. And then on the Better Home Living scoreboard, Langhorne Creek 4-7 to Willunga, 3 straight goals. They fight again. Umpire's paid a free kick here.
This has been a great fight back by Willunga.
Sure is.
Let's not forget the Creeks had 3 goals in 5 minutes in that first term, so they really have fought back. They've stemmed that tide over the top.
Webb drives the ball forward. Almost taken there. He ducks around. The Creeks are trying to get the ball out. They get the ball out here through Hopgood. Hopgood driving the ball down.
Oh, good spoil.
Away. Well done. Picked up brilliantly there by Willunga, and the Demons will relieve the kick again. Going up towards the wing with great play. Drives down through the middle. Oh, I reckon he threw it. The guy's over the ball here. The umpire might come in and... He said it's come out and he'll throw it up.
Gee, I reckon...
about 3 or 4 free kicks then.
I was just going to say the same thing, Mark. We must have seen a lot more this side than the other side as the Willunga fight hard, or could have got a high tackle. There was Brennan. Comes out, the big ruckman for Willunga. He tried to wrap him up. Shervington. Good pick up there by Williams. Players going hard. The handball's thrown out. Webb can't get it. He's got a second chance. Oh, well trapped. Oh, there's a free kick there. Chandler's pushed him in the back. No free kick there. Quick kick there by Willunga into Roberts. Ball comes back the Creeks way. Grosvenor runs onto it. What can he do? Shuffles it out to Chandler. Chandler gets a kick to half forward wing. Couldn't quite trap it. Was Willunga's docking.
The ball.
And the umpire says, I'll have a free kick there. And a good second effort by Willunga through Burns.
That was a good tackle with Burns. Burns drives the ball up forward. Looking for a teammate. Over the back there's the big guy there. Chuck it up the ground. It'll be a minor score. Great thinking by Swanson, though.
Yes, good improvisation. I would have done the same thing there, Mark.
Oh, yeah. Except for you would have got it, Bruce.
The big body wouldn't have bent over to pick it up.
No way.
As the Creeks play it on and bring it out of the back lines. Well done there by, look like might be Matner kicking it out. Good mark taken over there. And playing on up towards the wing. Good hands. Plays it on quickly to the half forward. They've moved this quick, the Creeks. Willunga's got some numbers in there, but so too are the Creeks. Quick handball out. Quick left foot kick. Not a real pretty looking style of kick, but it's well marked for the Creeks there by Luke Cooper. Big fella there with that left foot. He's a little bit slow to get it on the boot. Doesn't look real neat and tidy, but it's certainly come off well. I think that was a Follett. And it doesn't matter how pretty it looks, as long as it works. And it'll be Cooper to line it up. He's kicked through it nicely. And the Creeks get it on the board. Great goal there to Luke Cooper. And the Creeks move to 5 goals, 7, 37. And Willunga on those 3 straight goals, 18.
This live stream production was brought to you by First National Real Estate Murray Bridge, Bridge Equipment Hire, Smedley Tyre Service, Bridge Building Supplies, BBS Salvage.
Back in this energy, we're seeing a good game of footy here, Mark. The Creeks just getting one back to steady the run on that the Willunga sides had. Shervington and Follett. Shervington probably got the tap. Quick little kick there by Sproul. Goes to half forward. Dallets was in there, couldn't take it. Plenty of numbers for both sides. Brand just uses a bit of strength. Gets it out to his teammate. Looks like Cleggett. He doesn't know what to do with it. No one wanted it. Gets it to Brand. Brand, quick kick to full forward. They jostle for it. Hutchinson. He nearly took a 3 or 4 grabs.
Off the ground.
Off the ground, but he's kicked it into the post. And a minor score for the Creeks as Willunga relieve it from the back pocket.
They go deep down on the outer wing, right in front of the clubhouse. And the ball will run out of bounds, and the umpire will come in and ball it in. There was a bit of excitement there, and everyone was holding their breath back in the Langhorne Creek forward line. Up they go, well tapped away there by the Demons. They get the ball out, but been running onto it was McHughes, and he'll accidentally soccer it out. It'll be a Demons free kick. They drive the ball down, right down the outer wing. They're going to fight hard here, I tell you what. There's a big pack around them, but well taken there by Cooper. Cooper drives the ball in, but it's been run off there by the Willunga player. Well done. He went with that. He spread it before he had the ball. The Creeks trying to get around the merry-go-round.
He's paid holding the ball.
Holding the ball.
And the free kick will go to Willunga right in that back pocket. I think
he really did. It was a 360. That's what I said. He was going round and round the merry-go-round. He didn't let go.
I think he just looked for something to try and clear it out, the umpire. But anyway, over the back, the Creeks, they got a few numbers there with the run of it. No advantage there much. Willunga try hard. Gets it back to look like Cooper.
Oh, well done.
But it's cut off well. The run for Willunga by Webb. Oh, coming out, meeting that hard. Oh, good, solid tackle by Wyatt. Ball goes free. Well done, Grosvenor. He's could have had a free kick.
McHughes.
And he does. McHughes, was it? Sorry. And McHughes from that half-back line really put his body on the line, but some good tackling before that.
He was very clever then.
So a big, strong tackle from his teammate. Set that up. And he goes backwards and finds his teammate in that back pocket in Sproul. Nicholas Sproul picking up some handy touches. Goes towards the bowling club side there. No one could take the mark. Oh, Willunga just picked it up nicely. Kicking towards the goals. Looks a nice-looking kick. That's a goal. No?
Just off line.
Oh, just off line.
It was close.
I was reading his teammate. He sort of put his hand up in the air like it was a goal, but not to be. And a minor score to the Willunga side. Their first blemish, actually. So I was trying to will that 0 points. It was a game last weekend. One side kicked about 12 goals, won, and won the game, which is just incredible kicking. So the Hawks bring it out. Play on. Short chip. And finds his teammate in Wyatt. Josh Wyatt on the left. Doesn't look good. That looks to be out on the full. Oh, I thought it was out on the full.
It looked like from here. We'll have to go back to the camera and have a look.
He's been paid the mark. Goes up towards the wing. Up they go. Brand. Great mark there by Brand. Waste no time on the left. Kicks it up towards half forward. Up they go. Well taken for the Creeks. Plays on. Waste no time. Matner to the hot spot. Oh, good mark.
Great play, wasn't it, from Leyland Creek?
That could be the Solomon's Flooring mark of the day. It was Dallets. And Jackson Dallets has got the chance straight in front, about 25 metres out, to get another score on the board. The Better Home Living scoreboard here at Hawke Park. Dallets kicks it through, but he's got a little bit on the side of it, and it's through for a minor score. And the Creeks move to 5 goals, 9, 39. And they've got a nice little buffer lead on Willunga, 3-1-19. Ball's kicked in, well marked there.
Well taken there by Burns. Burns grabs the ball, bit of a shank. It's been well cut off here by Brown. Brown looks around. What's he going to do? He's trying to find something. Drives it down on the left, right down into the teeth of goal. The little fellow there in Sprawl jumped up, but it's been taken away by Willunga. And the Demons will relieve the kick. Look at that, looking for the big ruckman. And almost taken. Should have been paid. There to Shervington. Fights hard. He gets to I reckon that's holding the ball.
Ball up.
Oh, I thought the fend off would have been, and sure they would have been holding the ball. Up the umpire goes. Tapped away there by Willunga. But onto the Sprawl. Great hands. Goes through. Strong play. Goes right down deep in the half forward line there for the Creeks, and the ball will go out of bounds, and the umpire will come in and ball it in just around from the behind post.
Oh, late in this second term here. Can they just sneak another goal, the Creeks? Willunga working hard. They've got possession. Little bit slippery. Oh, good tackle by the Creeks. Hard footy there as they apply the pressure. They don't want to let it out of there, the Creeks. They want to try and get a goal, and that was good work by Dallets. Just about 15 metres out in front of the goals with 40 seconds to play. They've got a chance. A snap on the left, around the body, but it's offline. I reckon that might have been Sproul, and it goes through for the minor score. So the Creeks move to 5 goals, 10, 40. Willunga on 3-1-19 as the ball gets brought back in. Clubroom side. Oh, great kick to the centre. Langhorne Creek couldn't take the mark. That range just cleared away now. And at the back there, it's the Creeks who've got possession. It's Cleggett. Good tackle by Willunga. They're working hard on the ground, diving on it, crawling on all fours as the siren sounds to end the second term. And it's Langhorne's Creek with a handy lead at half-time. They are 5-10, 40, and they lead the Willunga Demons 3-1-19, the margin of 21 points. And we'll take a short break and play a few commercials and be back with the third term here on MFL TV. Got a lot of empty bottles and cans cluttering up your garage or backyard? Load all of your empties in the car and get to Murray Bridge Recycling. They'll have you unloaded as quick as a speeding bullet and cashed up in a flash. With depots in Meningie and Strathalbyn too, turn those old bottles and cans into cash now. Murray Bridge Recycling can also assist with your waste recycling and document destruction services in the Murraylands. Need to buy, hire or move a shipping container? Murray Bridge Recycling can arrange that too. Call Todd on 0419 829 050 for all inquiries. Locally owned and operated, serving you for over 40 years. Murray Bridge Recycling, 55 Thomas Street. Phone 0885 324 551.
It's time to relax. Breathe in, breathe out. That's the feeling you get from the Soul Deep Massage Clinic, specializing in relaxation, remedial massage, trigger point therapy, and reflexology. With on-the-spot health fund rebates available. Phone 8531 0499. Refresh your mind, body and soul with the Soul Deep Massage Clinic, 74 Adelaide Road, Murray Bridge.
Hey, Dad, we really need some wheels on that sheep feeder. Seeding? It's Harry's. Harvest? It's Harry's. General engineering? There's only one name you can trust.
G'day, old mate. Where'd you get your beat old roll top from?
Anderson Canvas. They make truck roll tarps, whether it's rollover, cap or retractable. They can even repair your old ones. Going on holidays and need a stone guard on the caravan or camper trailer? Anderson Canvas can custom build one for you. Need all your holiday equipment stored away in a clean, safe, dry place in the van or boat? They specialise in protective bags to keep kids' toys, life jackets, skis, chairs, cleaning equipment stored away in waterproof bags. Call them for a free measure and quote. Are you a tradie looking to protect your tools on the back of the work ute? Check out our Canvas Ute canopies. Great for keeping equipment safe and dry. Anderson Canvas specialise in custom-built camping canopies for the back of the ute, shade sails, boat and custom wheel covers, general canvas repairs. Phone Greg on 0437 386 166.
Anderson's Canvas. We've got you covered.
Be who you want to be. Go where you want to go. It's your journey.
Come on down to your local Dunlop super dealer and have a friendly chat, because nobody knows local roads like us.
It's funny how my car always gets left out in the sun. You know what I need? A new shed. Remember the name, Murray Valley Sheds. From carports, sheds, verandas, no job is too big or too small. Industrial, domestic and commercial, Wayne can organise the lot. From plans, footings to shed instalment, he can even organise the concrete too. From the hills to Murraylands and out in the Mallee, one thing you can be assured of, it's quality work by Murray Valley. From farm and rural sheds, commercial and industrial sheds, backyard sheds, Colorbond sheds, cyclone rated sheds, big sheds, Murray Valley Sheds is a name that you can trust. With over 15 years experience and fully insured, call Wayne today for a free measure and quote. Don't muck it, call Wayne Luckett. 0417 852 032. Builder's licence 243 895.
And welcome back here to Hawke Park in what's been a great opening half of the reserves game, and it sees at half-time a little buffer margin for the Creeks, and they're up by 21 points. Not too far away from a start, and joining me in commentary is none other than Mark Coolmartry, and that rain's just disappeared for the time being, Mark, making conditions a little bit better.
I reckon so. So if you're close, I'd suggest you come down here and watch for the A-grade game. It's going to be a beauty. But if you can't get here, just stay at home around a warm fire and we'll bring it to you live.
Up they go. The third quarter's underway. Punched away. It comes out to the Creeks. Finishes up there. Could have been a free kick. Pushed in the back. Murgatroyd. Umpire says fair. Hutchinson round the body. He had about two blokes tackling him. Brand's in the forward line. Oh, he tried to soccer it. Had to be caress it, but he didn't quite get it right. Handball over the top, Cooper. Brand ends up tackling Willunga. Well done there by Docking. Gets it out. Could have nearly been holding the ball. He thumbled it. The ball slippery. Phillip Hill comes through like a dry footy.
How good was that, Phillip Hill?
Throws it on the boot and kicks a beauty in the opening minute. And the Creeks move to 5-10. Willunga 3-1. Oh, I thought you'd done it.
This live stream
Come on,
production
you're
was
quicker
brought
than
to you
that.
by Murray Bridge Recycling, Canalpin Hotel, Harry's Engineering, Lithgow Enterprises, Try Acupuncture.
Tell you what, the class of Philippe Hill then.
Oh, that was brilliant. The net footy wouldn't be dry. And he just, he knew where the goals were and just snuck it through nicely. He's in the centre again, grabs the ball off the ruck. And the umpire will rethrow it up. I thought the initial tackle was a bit high then, but the umpire didn't see it that way. Up they go again. Shervington gets punched out, forced out of there by the big fella. Follett goes to half forward for the Creeks. Brand front spot. Well done by Willunga at the back. Great stuff there by Burns. But Brand still gets the footy over to his teammate. He's done a falcon. And he's got a free kick. There's Grosvenor. Oh, look, that was a falcon. I reckon it actually falconed him twice, a double falcon.
Is that possible?
And that's certainly got to be one for the put in the man cave as he goes for the long kick, but didn't quite hook it around enough. That is Grosvenor, and it goes through for a minor score for the Creeks. And the Creeks move to 6-11. Willunga on 3 goals, 1. And they bring it out and find their safe hands. Off was it Eagle to halfback. Quick kick by Williams. Brings rain almost. Dropped by Follett. Well picked up. Kicked out of there. Sproul couldn't take the mark. Running in there and meeting the pack for the Creeks. That might have been Cooper. Willunga under pressure. Get it out of there. Series of handballs to the halfback line. And well taken by Williamson. Williamson, he's got to look for an option. Looks around, finds one down on the half-forward line. Up they go from the back. Oh, good mark in the end.
Well judged, wasn't it?
He just sort of pushed him away with a knee and almost lost control of where the footy was and just fell into the hands. Kicks it to full forward. He's big ruckman, full forward. Can't take the mark, Thomas. Langhorne's Creek get their hands on the footy. Cleared out of there by, I think that's Cooper. And a good mark.
Well taken there. That was a really strong one there.
By Grosvenor.
Grosvenor drives down here, right in front of the commentary team. It's been taken here by Matner. Matner looks around, he goes straight back into the middle looking for a teammate. Overruns it. Picked up by the little guy there in Sproul. Sproul goes right around. Almost taken.
Chandler.
Running onto the ball here is the great little Dallets.
That looks
Drives
good.
along, and she's home.
Great goal there by Dallets.
And the Creeks moving on to 7-11. 53, leading Willunga 3-1-19.
This live stream production was brought to you by Still Shop, Murray Bridge, Kinnaird Clean, Pinaroo, Bridge Aluminium, Murray Bridge Better Home Living, Adrian Pederick, MP.
It was a very good goal there to the Creeks. They're playing dry weather football in very slippery conditions. Up they go once again, tapped away brilliantly there by the Creeks. They're going forward, diving on the ball. Here's Smith. Smith ducks and weaves. Dropped by his teammate there.
He spent that.
Picks it up. Handballs over to Cooper. Cooper goes in looking for a teammate. Almost been bumped off the ball. Oh, he's been sandwiched.
Gang tackled. Absolutely gang tackled. Nowhere to go. And the umpire's going to ball it up. About 15 metres out from the Creeks goal. There was a bit of body work there from Shervington on Brandon. I think the umpire's paying Brandon free. Shepherd in the ruck. Brand probably a little fortunate. Shervington not too happy. Didn't show too much disappointment as he goes back to the last line to stand on the goal line. But Brand, nevertheless, footy in hand.
He's a good kick.
Oh, he's got a lovely left foot.
He should be able to kick this quite easily.
Graydon Brand looks good off the boot. He's happy. And the umpire's happy. A great goal to Brand. And the Creeks kick away here and move to 8-11, 59. And the Demons are on 3-1-19.
This live stream production was brought to you by First National Real Estate Murray Bridge, Bridge Equipment Hire, Smedley Tyre Service, Bridge Building Supplies, BBS Salvage.
Oh, that was a lovely leg there by Brand. It was never in doubt. He absolutely split the centre.
Oh, the Creeks are looking good in the Resi's competition in Great Southern Footy. Back in the centre. Well punched away there by Matner. Quick kick out of there by, looks like, was it Sproul to half forward. Hutchison tried to get it, but it's a free kick going Willunga's way. They're working hard, the Demons, to half back. Good spoil at the back by Matner. But it's down to Willunga who get the ball back towards their half forward line. Running onto it quickly there for the Creeks was Cleggett. A handball comes out. Quick kick off the boot. Comes towards the interchange. Can't take the mark there. Look like Follett.
That was well done.
Kicks it up. Almost brings that rain back. Off hands. Creeks get it to the forward pocket. Oh, dropped the mark there was Willunga. Off free kick hanging on.
Didn't have the ball at all.
And that'll be taken by, yes, I thought it was Chandler. And Chandler will go back. And I'd probably back him from here. I reckon Kane Chandler could just slot this through. He's got a nice kick and been playing some pretty good footy in the last couple of weeks, what we've seen. Lines it up. Looks good off the boot. But it's away to the near side. And a minor score for Langhorne's Creek. They move to 8 goals, 12, 60. And they lead Willunga on 3-1. And definitely the scoring end down that end, Mark.
God, without a doubt, by the look of it. It's been well taken here by Willunga here in Patrick Smith.
Chips it over and finds his namesake in Damien Smith. Smithy's going to go across the ground and change the play. Switches it up. Well marked out there by the little fella Eagle. Chips it over and finds his teammate on the half-back line. Kicks it up. Good mark taken there. Looks like Brennan. And he's on that half-back line. Kicks a full leg into it up towards the club rooms. Up they go. Oh, good mark front spot. Got a little bit of a push, but still managed to hold on to it. Plays on, chips it in, finds Hill. Philippe Hill, he showed a couple of classy things today. He just tells his teammates, settle it down. Kicks it to half forward. Oh, just stood there and took the mark. No opposition, uncontested. And the Creeks a chance here, up towards full forward. Oh, good hands.
Good hands.
And the umpire's paid it. And it'll be Chandler who'll go back and line up for another kick and see if he can make amends for that missed opportunity. Only about a minute ago.
Lot better that time.
He's happy with that one. Chandler kicks it through. And the Creeks kick further away. 9 goals 12. Willunga on 3 goals 1.
This live stream production was brought to you by Daesh Irrigation and Fodder, Murray Valley Sheds, Richard Elliott Electrical, Anderson's Canvas, Canalpin Silo Cafe.
What of the air has gone out of this game at the moment? Because the Creeks have come out firing in this third term. They say it's the premiership quarter, and it sure is. Picked up well there by the Creeks there in Walkham. They go forward, the ball comes off the hands. Oh, I reckon he had it at all. And there'll be a free kick here to the little guy for Langhorne Creek. He just chips it over with his left. A brilliant pass.
Oh, they're just turning it on in this quarter.
Football, honestly.
They're just turning it on, aren't they, the Creeks in this quarter? And
I should say wine footy.
Maybe
not in the area word. Maybe not champagne footy.
Well, they're certainly turning some of that wine into champagne, perhaps, as they go back and line up. It is Dallets. Looks good off the boot. He's gone, come on, and he's happy. And another one on the board to the Creeks. As they just kick him and just slam him through. They've just poured him on this quarter. 10 goals 12. And Willunga just can't get it down the forward line. 3 goals 1.
This live stream production was brought to you by Murray Bridge Recycling, Canalpin Hotel, Harry's Engineering, Lithgow Enterprises, Try Acupuncture.
Hawks are just absolutely dominating in the middle here.
Certainly are, and I hope you're enjoying our coverage on MFL TV. We're streaming through Facebook, YouTube, Vimeo, and of course the Flurio app here on Saturday game day. Great Southern footy as the Creeks go forward again. But Willunga take a nice mark and play on with the handball out of the back lines to half forward. Oh, good mark. That's a great mark taken there by Josh Wyatt. That could be the Solomon's mark of the day. Chips it over to the hot spot. It's all Willunga. Probably a poor choice in the end. Good mark in the end by, Logan, yeah. As they get it out of there, and the Creeks in that hot spot. Chipped off the side of the boot. Matner, quite good, clever work. Comes out. Oh, handball out there by Hopgood. Wasn't sure where to go. Good tackle applied by Willunga. But a good second effort by the Creeks. Brand chips it over with a handball to Sproul. Sproul couldn't pick it up. He gets grabbed. Gets grabbed again. Great work in hard there for Willunga by Webb. And the umpire's found a free kick for a high tackle. And it'll go Willunga's way. Well fought there by Webb. And it's enabled his teammate Joel Docking to take the kick. Goes to half forward. Up they go. Good spoil from behind. And a great tackle there by the Rhodes for Willunga. Held it up there nicely. Back in there they go. Punched away. Well done.
Well, front and centre there, I tell you what.
But it's all Creek.
Williams. But, yeah, the Creeks have just taken on the half-back line. They've just taken control of this game.
Really shut it down,
right out in front of us here. Comes off hand. Well done.
Oh, beautiful.
Play there by Matner.
Little risky across the goals, but it's plenty of numbers there.
Picked
One of
up
them,
by Philip Hill.
Philip Hill, he's in top
classy is
form.
that?
To full forward. Up they go. Good mark.
Well done.
Oh, great piece of play by the Creeks. That could be the Solomon's mark of the day. Well done by Alexander Cleggett. And he'll go back from about 35 metres out. Not quite straight in front, but near to. And he should slot through another one on the Better Home Living scoreboard. Cleggett looks good. He's happy. His teammates are happy. And the Creeks are pouring them on here at Hawke Park. They move to 11-12, 78. Leading Willunga on 3-1-19.
This live stream production was brought to you by Mulch and More, Tony Payson, MP, Soul Deep Massage Clinic, Murray Lance Computer Repairs, Cool Tours.
Up just then, I'd say rewind and have a look.
Oh, for sure. And the selectors have got to be watching this. He's been dropped from last week and he's come out and he's showed them that they made the wrong choice. He's turning it on. As is followed in the centre there. Good work by the Creek, applying a big strong tackle there. Looked to be Walcombe. Ball goes to ground. Follett fights hard. He gets the ball back. He's tackled, but the umpire blows his whistle. And he says, fellas, I'll have it. We'll have a ball up. Settle down. Eyes on the footy. And they do. The ruckman go to it. Up they go. No one really got that. And it's wrapped up. Phillip Hill in there working hard.
Up they go. The ball's been tossed up and hit away there by Willunga. But the ball goes straight on and the Creeks are there. But there's the ever reliable McHughes.
Just looked like he was really reaching to kick that, the Willunga player, didn't he?
Oh, great tackle by Brown.
Great body work. Plays it on quickly to half forward. Hutchison. He's got it. Looks too far out to score. He's got some movement from Cleggett down in that forward line, but he chips it over and finds his teammate in Matner. Yeah, just gentle as you like.
Stuck the hand out and it's stuck there.
Bit of sellies. And, well, the old grippo we used to use in our day, didn't we? Nowadays, I reckon you could just put a bit of duct tape on there. That fixes anything.
No, it'll do anything.
So he lines it up. And he's kicked it to the near side. And a minor score for the Creeks. They move to 11-13. 77. And Willunga 3-1-19 as the ball comes out. Series of handballs for Willunga. They're putting themselves under pressure. Diving on the footy. Creeks just pick it up through Cleggett. Good work by Sproul. Kicked up in the air. The umpire will say play onto that. Oh, almost took the mark. Was Radbone. The umpire comes in and he says we'll have a throw in. About 10 metres around from that goal, which has been very busy today for both sides. More so Leon's Creek as they go in hard. Good work there by Willunga. They're fighting hard to stop a goal here. Well picked up by the big fella Shervington. Good smother. It's all Creek. Hutchinson's in there. He got tackled. Quick kick on the boot by Langhorne's Creek. It's tapped through for a minor score. Hits the post. Unlucky there, Corey Matner, as the Willunga side kick it out quick and find the safe hands of the little fella in Roberts.
There's a Demons looking to repel off the half-back line. Kicks the ball up. Well taken here now by Roberts. Roberts kicks over to the half-back line. They're just chipping the ball around but not going anywhere with it at all. And Burns grabs the ball.
Nice kick.
Lovely kick. Great leg.
Finds his teammate Carpenter, who chips it over and finds his teammate Roberts, I think. He got it back, didn't he? Beautiful kick again. Oh, he couldn't quite take that. A grass burner. He's pounced on by two Creeks. Well done by the big ruckman Shervington. Willunga working so hard to get that footy past the middle, but it's Phillip Hill. Oh, look at the class. He just plays with them and kicks it to half forward, and the mark taken there for the Creeks. Up towards the full forward line. Hutchinson couldn't take it over the back. Well roved. I reckon that was Cleggett over to Dallitz. Dallitz around the body and snaps a beauty. Great goal by the Creeks and a great goal by Dallitz. They move to 12-13. Willunga on 3 goals, 1.
This live stream production was brought to you by Flow FM Australia, River City Trailers, Fisher Motors, Sign Designs for You, Solomon's Flooring, Murray Bridge.
This really has been a big quarter to the Creeks. They've piled them on here. Up they go once again. Ball comes down. There's a bit of a fight here in the middle for it. Sprawl almost gets the ball out. The ball will go in and the umpire will come in and bowl it up. No, he won't. No, they'll let it go. And the Creeks just with precision handballs get the ball out. It goes into the half-back line. Just chipping it over. Brand by himself runs onto it. Just oh so easy. Chips it around. And the ball will go out of bounds. And it'll be a relieving kick to the Demons.
Well, it's
Sue Gosling.
only way they can get their hands on the footy in that forward line at the moment is a free kick, and they've been under siege, that Willunga back line, and the Creeks have just got all the answers. Their forward line is looking very potent as Willunga go across the ground. Playing on across goals, out towards the back pocket, and a good mark taken there by Willunga. Quick kick up, and it's marked by, guess who? Philippe Hill, was it? No, McHughes. Kicks it to centre half forward, and a good mark taken there for the Creeks by Matner. Plays it on. Looking for, but it's all Willunga, and a good mark taken by Pat Smith. Plays it on.
Smith goes down the outer line. The Demons have to try anything to get the ball forward. They try to chip it around. It's been taken right down low there. Right in front of the bowling green. There's the sign to conclude the third quarter.
Went a little bit over too, Mark. 20 minutes and 20 seconds. And a commanding lead. Gee, we've got the score up there on the graphics, but I don't know what they kicked that quarter. There must have been at least 6 goals. And they've just changed the ball game, haven't they?
They've just put it beyond doubt now.
Yes.
It's going to be a huge effort to even get back in the game. You know, they're 11 goal behind.
So at three-quarter time, it's 12-13 to 3 goals won. How good are these Creeks? You come to the Hawke Park, you've got to bring your life jacket. Great saying by Mark, and I'm going to use it too, because these Creeks are absolutely dominating. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors with the final quarter here on MFL TV Live.
I'm born and bred in Mount Gambier. I left to study law and economics in Adelaide. At some point, I got homesick. My family's in Mount Gambier, and so I took the decision to go home. I took the opportunity to join the City of Mount Gambier as a councillor. I spent 2 terms on that council, and over time, I realised through my advocacy and other things that I could achieve outcomes. But at some point in that time, I realised the sphere of influence that I could impact was limited. That's what I've spent 2 terms doing, working hard to ensure that the electorate of Barker gets its fair share, its voice is heard, and I'm really pleased with some of the outcomes we've achieved.
Are you in need for a good needling? Try acupuncture, Murray Bridge. Registered Chinese medicine practitioner. Primary treatment modalities include acupuncture, cupping and moxibustion, specialising in the treatment of musculoskeletal conditions, pain management and scalp and facial acupuncture. Find us on Facebook. Try Acupuncture, 16A Murray Lane, Murray Bridge. Call Mark Scott 0468 934 762. Don't look in a haystack. The best needle you'll find is at Try Acupuncture.
Where do you go when you need hardware and building supplies? Bridge Building Supplies. It's the building superstore in the Murraylands for all tradies, builders, farmers, handy persons and homeowners. Timber, steel, gyprock, tools, corrugated iron, concrete sleepers, gases, mesh, rural supplies, plumbing, electrical, even paint. All in one place, in stock now or it's on its way shortly. BBS Salvage even do second-hand and reclaimed supplies. Timber, iron, windows, sheds, everything you need for that home extension or chook house. Go and see the friendly staff, browse around and see for yourself. Morris Road in Murray Bridge, or call them on 8532 2288. Bridge Building Supplies and BBS Salvage, a family business proudly supporting locals for 25 years.
When you are in need of selling some hay, there's only one place to call, Lithgow Enterprises Pty Limited. Don't look around it, pretty square really. Lithgow's on the Princess Highway, Tailem Bend, are one of the largest hay buyers and exporters in the Mallee. With quality hay varieties, they really are an experienced company creating local employment in Tailem Bend and the Murraylands area through export hay to China, which they have tripled over the last 5 years. Lithgow's support to country football in the Mallee is a true indication of a local company supporting local sport. Guy is a great supporter of junior football and is right behind our coverage of Murraylands football. Lithgow's getting behind local farmers and junior footballers, creating a pathway for the future.
Do you need a bright spark to help sort out your electrical issues? Call Richard Elliott Electrical. Whether it be residential, rural or commercial, the team can provide the spark to get you back in front in the Murraylands, Mallee and surrounding areas. The brightest spark is Richard Elliott Electrical. From a big spark to no spark, the team can get your power running in a flash. Specialising in new homes, rewires, faults, servicing, maintenance and light installation. Whether it be commercial, industrial or domestic, call Richard for all things electric. Phone 0417 807 257 for a free measure and quote. And welcome back here to Langhorne Creek, the home of the Hawks. And we are having a great day. It's nice and warm in the commentary box. And we're seeing the Langhorne Creek Hawks tear the Willunga Demons apart in this reserves clash of Great Southern Footy, round 5. The last quarter, up they go. Follett gets the tap. Coming through strongly there and getting the free kick for hanging on will be Williams. He's got about 6 blokes yelling for it. He's got to pick the right option. He goes towards half forward. Up they go, over the back. Running onto it there. Well done by Willunga in Webb. But he's driven it wide. And it goes out of bounds. So, it's just snuck in for a point. So, Willunga get a point in this final term. They move to 3 goals, 3. 21. The Creeks are 12-14, 86. As they kick it in through McHughes. Good mark there by Sproul. He's been impressive, the little fella. Kicks it up, finds Cooper. Cooper wastes no time. Kicks it out towards the grandstand clubroom side. Hutchison couldn't take the mark, but he applies a great tackle. And the umpire says, held to him. And we'll have a ball up on the half-forward line for the Creeks. Oh, gee, that was a great tackle by Hutchison. Up they go. Tap down there, goes to ground. Players dive in on it. There's about 6 of them over the top of that footy. That's not coming out. And the umpire's got no choice but to ball it up. Up they go. Rucks go at it. Well done by Shervington. Ball goes to ground. Tapped along. In these conditions, they're pretty slippery. Any meterage, whether it's by hand or foot's an advantage. Dallitz has got a kick. Free kick up towards the pocket. Good spoiler back by Brand. Hutchison falls over. The numbers are there with Willunga. Quick kick back where it came from. Up they go at the back. Took the offhands was Willunga. Kicks it to half forward wing. Good handball inside. It's all Creek.
But the Demons fight back and they go into the half forward line. The ball will almost run out. Thought he'd be dropping the ball there. It'll be a free kick to Willunga. Boy, do they need to get this ball forward. Here we go. It's a pretty tough kick from right out there. All he can really do is set it up into the hot spot. He's looking confident. Here he come.
He's on the right side for the right footer.
He's throwing it right up. That's quite a good effort, but it'll be just a minor score.
Might have hit the post, I think, by the looks of the goal umpire there. Tapping the post. The Creeks will relieve it. Kick it in to halfback. Looking for that little man. He has been good. Sproul. Quick handball over. Finds Hill. Hill inside out. Turns his player. Kicks it to half forward. Brand's the leading mark. Can't take it. Well done by 27, which is Burns.
He dived over the top of him.
Oh, well stolen by Willunga. Comes out. Oh, there's a high tackle on Burns. Sproul again. Brand in there. Play on's the call. Comes out. Well trapped by Willunga in docking. There's a comedy of errors. A quick kick. Mark that one. It was the screw punt. Not intentional. Well done there. Good tackle by Roberts.
Well,
he's been handy.
Good. Pick it up. The Creeks go in. Been dumped off the ball. And it's going to roll out, and umpire will come in and he'll ball it in. No, it'll be a free kick here to the Creeks. And Hutchinson will get the ball. Hutchinson drives the ball down. It's been touched, and it'll be a throw in. Right in the forward pocket here for the Langhorne Creek side, who on the better home living scoreboard lead 12-14 to Willunga 3-4. And we've only gone 4 minutes in the last term. Up they go. Well read off there by Willunga's Maddock Williams. The ball goes in. They're trying hard. He drives the ball up through the centre. The Creeks relieve it though. Sock it off the ground. Looking for Sproul. The Demons get the ball with a succession of handballs.
He's been everything.
There.
That Sproul's been in everything, hasn't he?
Been everywhere. Look at he all by himself is Smith running on the ball. The experienced Smith drives the ball in. Looks like he got hit off the ball. Oh, he didn't have it. In the back. McHughes runs onto it. And he's with a bit of class. Just kicks the ball over. And he'll find his teammate there brilliantly in yard. Yard's looking and he just chips it over. But it's been taken by the Demons. They get it off. He dropped what he should have taken.
Good work by Roberts. Roberts has been pretty handy for the Demons.
Oh, without a doubt. He's been good today.
And the Creeks fight hard. They just seem to have the numbers. Looking for Follett. He goes up. Fresh air. He can't take the mark. Good second effort by the big man. And he's pinned holding the ball. He just didn't quite get the foot to touch that ball. And it'll be taken by the experience of Roberts. Roberts centres it. Looking for his teammate in the big, strong full forward. Couldn't take the mark. That was Sir Thomas. But they clear at the Creeks. Well done by Brander, half forward. Hutchison runs onto it. What can he do? Ball goes out of bounds.
Boundary umpire will come in and he'll ball it in. I thought Hutchison might have got a free kick there. He certainly played for it. Here's the boundary umpire. Tosses it back in. Up goes Brand, pushes against the player. Well taken off hands there by the Creeks, and Matner drives the ball on. Running on it is Gosling for the Demons. Oh, it looked like he didn't have it there, the Creeks player. And there'll definitely be a free kick.
And that looks like Sproul, I reckon.
Looks like Sproul. He's had a good game, hasn't he?
Oh, he's been in and out of everything.
Just been everywhere.
Yep. I definitely have him in the best three players. He's been a great player today, has Nicholas Sproul. You don't have to be big out there to get the best player. You can be the smallest man, and Sproul showed that today with a great display. And he'll go back from probably... Distance might stretch him, I think, Mark. 45 metres. Not a bad looking kick to the top of the square. Up they go. Can't take the mark. The Creeks off hands. Willunga had the footy, but into that strong pack. It goes to ground. Chandler's working hard in there. So too's Willunga. They get a handball out. Oh, fumbled. What he should have held on to was Gosling. And it goes through for a minor score to the Creeks. Willunga clear it out. Goes out wide. They've got a couple of numbers there. Oh, good smother by the Creeks. They won't give up. Handballed out to the little fella Sproul. To Dallets. Back to Dallets on the check side.
It's gone straight across goals.
It's missed everything. Well, I thought it went through for something, but no. And Willunga will take a free kick in that back pocket.
The Demons go straight back to the goal, teeth of goals. Goes swinging straight around the outer side now. Running onto it is the Demons. Pushed in the back though, and I reckon he'll get a free kick there because Hill just deliberately just pushed him straight in the back. They don't know what to do. They swing down right in front of the clubhouse. But it's just all... It was all Hawks, but the Willunga side gets it out there by themselves. Running onto it here is Smith. McHughes is tackling him.
Well done, great tackle.
McHughes.
Great tackle, well done by Yard. He just stole it like the mouse on the cheese. Kicks it over and finds his teammate in Cleggett to half forward. A good mark by the big fella Brand. I've been impressed with Brand. He is just showing a real great brand of football. And he'll go back from about 52 metres. Pretty much straight in front. Probably take his best kick, but he's going to give it a shot. Drives it hard with that left foot to the teeth of the square. And it bounces to the clubroom side and through for a minor score to the Creeks. And they move to 12 goals, 16, 88. And the Willunga Demons on 3-4-22.
The Demons will leave it out. They've found a teammate here, right out in front of the light pole. They go swinging down.
Oh, good
Great
mark.
hands there. Brilliant.
By Thomas. To half forward. The run of it in Smith. Left foot around the body towards the goals. It runs an extra 20 metres than he thought he was going to get. And under pressure, Langhorne's Creek rush it across the line. And it's a minor score to Willunga.
The Creeks bring it down. Just chips it over really nicely there, and he's found his teammate in Walkham. Walkham goes right back through the centre here. It's just all Creeks. Well done there by Matner. With a precision of handballs, Matner drives the ball into the forward line.
Oh, through the
almost
hands.
taken there. Here's Sproul.
Chandler, Dallets.
On to Cleggett.
Cleggett.
How easy is this?
Hutchison.
And Hutchison walks in for the easiest of goals.
How good are they, Mark?
They're extremely good.
And the Creeks get another one on the board. They move to 13-16. Willunga are on 3 goals, 5.
This live stream production was brought to you by First National Real Estate Murray Bridge, Bridge Equipment Hire, Smedley Tyre Service, Bridge Building Supplies, BBS Salvage.
Well, that was so easy. Up they go once again. Taken away brilliantly by the Hawks. And just 1-2.
Great footy.
Easy as you like.
That was just wine footy, champagne footy, call it what you like. It ended up in the household name of Chandler, and he'll go back and line up from about 35 metres straight in front.
A minor score. The only disappointing thing is we've only got almost 12 minutes. I wish we had another couple of hours to watch this. This is brilliant football by the Langhorne Creek B grade.
I'm sure Willunga don't want to have this going for a couple of hours, so Mark,
I doubt it.
As they bring the ball in, diving mark there, attempt by Williams, and it forms a pack. In there's Thomas, quick kick made there by Roberts. He's been amongst their better players. A sweeping handball finds Smith. He plays on, back to Roberts. He's been good for the Willunga side. To the full forward area. They've got a chance. Running onto it there is Venema. He goes to ground. And diving in on top there was Swanson. And the ball held in, and we will have a ball up right in the pocket about 25 metres around from the Willunga goal. They'd love a late goal here if they can get one. Oh, well picked up. Handballed out, looking for his teammate in Webb. He's been pretty handy too, but it's all Creeks through Follett. They kick it out. The big fella Shervington can't take the mark. Well mopped up there by Cooper. Quick kick to half forward or half volley. Well done. Just like you're taught as a colt. Got the hands down and met it on the half volley. And it's enabled his teammate in Smith to get the footy. Up to half forward. Couldn't quite trap it. Didn't quite see who that was. Comes out. Good tackle by the Creeks and the ball goes out of bounds. And we'll have a throw in. I reckon that might have been that little fella Webb again. He's had a pretty good game.
He really has.
Thrown in. Shervington gets front spot. Probably just won the ruck. Good work again by Webb. Handballs it over. Finds his teammate Williams. Shervington back in there. Gets the handball out to Smith. The experience of Smith. Chips it to the pitch. His teammate couldn't quite take the mark, was Burns. Ball goes to ground. Players dive on it. In the middle. Well done by Smith. Got it out. Found his teammate. Up towards half forward, but it's all Creeks. Oh, just shuffled out into the hands of Willunga. Finishes up with the tidy Williams. And he's got his teammate nicely on the chest in Docking, who plays on and kicks it over and finds the safe hands of Rhodes. Rhodes with a chance to get the Willunga side a late goal on the Better Home Living scoreboard and try and add a little bit of respectability into that total. It's been one-way traffic here today at the Creek. Oh, that's not his best kick. It goes out of bounds.
It wasn't a Rhodes scholar, I tell you now.
You've got them all, Mark. And the Creeks will bring that in from the back line.
We've gone almost 15 minutes of the final term and the Creeks lead 13-17 to Willunga 3-5. There we go.
On the Better Home Living scoreboard, great sponsors of MFL TV on South Terrace, Murray Bridge. Play on's the call, off hands. Oh, at the back, well picked up and trapped. Kicked out by Eagle and finds his teammate, the veteran, the experience of Roberts. I reckon Simon Roberts has been Willunga's best player, Mark.
He probably has. He's very close to it if he's not the best. There's been a couple of shining lights here for Willunga.
And he'll be looking to put some light on those goals as he chips it with a stab, and it's got the distance. A great goal there to Simon Roberts, a late one for the Willunga Demons. And they move to 4-5, trailing the Creeks on 13-17.
This live stream production was brought to you by Murray Bridge Recycling, Canalpin Hotel, Harry's Engineering, Lithgow Enterprises, Tri Acupuncture.
It's great to see that Willunga haven't given up here, although the Creeks have been far too good as they drive it out of the middle once again. Kicked off the ground there by Chandler, overlooking for Brand, but the Demons are all over it. They're trying to handball it through. And what's happened here? The umpire's found a free kick, I reckon. That'll be a throw-in. Yep, he's slightly gone over the boundary line. The umpire tosses it back in. Tapped away well down by the Willunga player. Ducks and weaves onto the left boot. Here's the Creeks, but there's only Smith at home. Smith kicks it over, right over to this side where we are in Brennard. Well done. There's this little fella in Webb. Webb goes for a home once again.
Oh, good mark.
Well done.
That could be the Solomon's mark of the day as it's cleared out and finds the safe hands of Langhorne's Creek's Murgatroyd. He chips it out and finds Sproul. He's been amongst Langhorne's Creek's best. Chips it in. They just got players running everywhere. Finds Walcombe. Plays it on to the half forward and it's Brand. Brand runs onto it. Takes it uncontested. Right in front of the club rooms. Kicks it up to half forward. Up they go. Hutchison front spot. And gets a second bite. Was it Chandler? A second bite and takes the mark. It's Chandler, isn't it?
I think it is, but gee, he was just too big and too strong.
And he goes back and lines up. And that's a mark.
That's a great mark here to Willunga.
And that will be out of bounds.
Yeah, because he got around through the other side. Oh, he's bringing it back. He was lucky.
Very lucky. Must kick over his mark. And they keep possession, though. That's a good thing. Trying to look for Shervington, but well done by the Creek. Quick snap at goal. Offline and through for a minor score.
They'll go on the better home living scoreboard. Go to 13-18. 96. Well clear Willunga. 4 gold, 5-29. We've gone almost 19 minutes of the final term. The ball comes out. They're trying to get the ball through. Well tackled in there, and the umpire will come in and he'll ball it up. Up they go. Tapped away well by the Hawks. Ball goes to ground. Running, jumping on him is McHughes. The umpire must come in and ball it up once again. Well, time is ticking by here. We've got less than a minute to go. Up they go. See if the Hawks can get another one. Well done there by the big guy in Brown. Goes right up into the teeth of goal. But Smith is there. And so is Hopgood for the Creeks. And the umpire will come in and he'll ball it up once again. Probably right on the 50 here. Up they go. Ball comes down. It's all Willunga. But well done by the Creeks. They try to get the ball out. Handball over. Here we go once again. See if they can drive the ball down. And there's all by himself here is Matner. Matner's trying to get a score before the end of the game. And there it is. There's the siren. And the Creeks run out commanding winners. 13-8. 96 to Willunga. Here's the final score, about to come up. Willunga 4 goal, 5-29. Well, that was really one-way traffic after half-time. We saw a possession there in the third quarter, and the premiership favourites are on display there for us.
Yeah, it's a great performance by Langhorne's Creek as players knuckle shake hands, and the Creek's home in this one quite comfortably by around the 70-point margin, and they really are dominating in the reserves grade competition in Great Southern Footy in this short sprint 2020 season. And Willunga certainly will go back to the drawing board and try and find something from that match. But looking at the better players quickly for Langhorne Creek, definitely I thought Sproul was outstanding for them. A great game by him. Look, there was many good players. Cleggett played well, as did Brand. Phillip Hill probably amongst the better players too. Whilst for Willunga, I thought Roberts played a great game for them. He was in amongst everything. Smith really tried hard as well. And Webb was another good player for them. But both Smiths played pretty well. Damien Smith was probably the better of the two, and Webb also played well. And Shervington was very serviceable in the ruck all day. So that wraps up the reserves here at Langhorne Creek. We'll be back with the league match shortly here on Murraylands Football and Netball Sporting Results Live TV.
I walked down Adelaide Road, and the first stop for me was none other than McHugh's Bakery. Now, it was a pretty hard choice, let me tell you. Pies, pasties, hot dogs, savoury slices, and a short wait in the queue. With salad bowls, wraps, and fruit for the fitness fanatic, I gave the kids a savoury slice, and they were ecstatic. Now, I couldn't leave without a Kitchener bun. New owners Tony and Kirsty hit the spot when I'm on the run. Friendly service with a smile, 85322111 on your dial. McHugh's also do bulk club pastry orders and sandwich spreads, catering for all types.
Hey darling, you better get out. Since 2019, Murrayline's Computer Repairs has become a well-known computer repair service in Murray Bridge. What started out as a hobby has now become our passion, and we're delighted to share it with you.
Hey darling, you better get out and finish spreading that mulch and more on the garden.
That reminds me, we'd better order some more from Mulch and More Landscape Suppliers and Equipment Hire, 9 Baker Road, Brinkley. They specialise in garden mulch, soil, pebbles, sand and metal, ideal for garden beds, outdoor landscapes or on top of indoor plants. They also have a wide range of quality machinery from farm hire, mini excavators, 1.7 to 3.5 tonne skid steers, general equipment for trades and the home handyman. Call them today on 08 8532 1555. Mulch and More, more than just mulch.
Since 2019, Murrayline's Computer Repairs has become a well-known computer repair service in Murray Bridge. What started out as a hobby has now become our passion, and we're delighted to share it with you. We offer quality repairs at affordable prices. Our intense passion for fixing what's broken has brought us to the forefront of the repair industry, and our impeccable results have kept us there. Call us for a free quote 0481278913. We get the repairs done right.
I've got a heart that's burning.
First thing I want to do is just welcome you all to country. Welcome you all to here. For those who haven't been here before, I hope you enjoy our country. And then by the end of our little talk and our tour, you'll realise that this is your country as well now. This is our original country. Our ancestors have walked this land. They've swam in these waters. They've eaten the food. It's pig face, it's called. Also inside it, it's like the aloe vera. So there's lots of moisture. So if you've got burns, mosquito bites, warts, you can rub it on there and it'll help relieve either the pain or help take it away. Also what we use it for, and you'll see that what it looks like later, is we dry this out and we use it in our smoking ceremonies. What would have happened in years gone by, you'll notice on the ground there's lots of shells. So our families would have came here and had ceremonies. It would have been a place that there may have been a wedding or what's called sorry business when someone has died. This is the place, if you've got any problems, any concerns, you let it go here.
I feel very privileged to have learned all about this amazing land that we're staying on. I feel very grateful to be back here again and to be able to expand my knowledge on the land.
As I said right back at the start of our journey, we are the traditional owners. Now this country belongs to you as well. You're always welcome here because this is a part of you. In a minute, we'll bury this because it took a part of you with you into the smoke. So a part of you is now a part of this country. You can contact us at any time in life. We will always be here for you, and we hope that you are always here for us. Thank you all.
This live stream production